Hello and welcome to your art class. I'm your art teacher once again, Mr. Mingoni, reporting for duty. We're going to have some fun today. We are going to be doing a cool face, and we're going to use some of what you used last week in this picture to do like a really fun, kind of silly face picture. I think you're really going to like it. This is a fun lesson. You can use pretty much any drawing supplies that you have laying around for this one. It doesn't matter. I'm going to be using some markers, but if you just got pencils or anything around the house, that's fine. Don't worry about it. So, let me show you our learning targets for today. It's called Crazy Hair Day. I should have done my hair up all crazy for this one, huh? So we're gonna draw a face at the bottom of the page, and then you're gonna fill in the rest of the page with crazy hair using patterns just like we did in our last lesson. So I'll kind of show you what that looks like. And on this screen we have some examples of different kinds of cartoon eyes, different kinds of noses, and different mouths. If you want to copy some of those, you totally can. If you want to make up your own, that's totally fine. But I want this face to be your own kind of thing. I want it to be unique. So here we go. Gonna go down to the drawing area here. The art zone, we'll call it. Down to the art zone. So, I actually gotta flip this around. Hold on. Otherwise I'll be drawing upside down. And you'll have to stand on your head to see what I'm doing. Okay, here we go. So, first thing it says, draw a face at the bottom of the page. So, what I'm gonna do here, we're just drawing like the jawline or the chin, and it should just be at the bottom. And it's just kind of a U shape. If yours is a little different, that's fine. You know, everybody's face is different anyway. That's the basic part, and this is going to be the face. If you want, you could do like a little neck like this and some shoulders going down, and then give yourself a little shirt. You do it however you want. If yours is a little different, honestly, I say that's great. Our art should all be a little bit different. So, now I'm going to do a face. There are so many different ways to draw faces. You can do it simple, you can do it complicated, and yeah, that's why I put all these examples up here. I'm going to draw some eyes. Let's see, what should I do? I like to do some basic cartoon eyes. It's like a big circle with a little circle inside. Okay, that's how I'm going to do mine. It's going to be kind of a silly face. And then for a nose, I'll pick one of these. I'll do this nose here. So you can see like the side of the nostril, and then a shape here, and another nostril. That looks pretty good. And then for my mouth, I'll copy one of these mouths. Let's do this smiley mouth with the tongue. It looks like we've got a line that goes across the top, a line for the side, and comes down and over, and back up. And you can actually see the tongue in there too. And then they colored like the back part of the mouth black. That looks pretty good. It's very simple, but it looks good. You could do that. And you know what? If you try it and it looks a little different, like I said, that's actually great. And this is me, and I have a beard, so I'm going to give myself kind of a fluffy little face here. There we go. And the eyebrows, if the eyebrows are pointing up, it makes you look kind of excited. That's fun. Okay, so there's my face. That's the first part of this lesson, is just doing the face. You'll notice that there's nothing on the top of my head. What are we going to do with that? Well, let's look at our learning targets, shall we? Draw a face at the bottom of the page. Did it. Okay. Fill the rest of the page with crazy hair using patterns. Oh, interesting. Okay, so we learned about patterns and we practiced drawing patterns in our last lesson. That's any kind of shapes or lines that are repeating over and over and over. And you're going to use that to make yourself have some crazy hair. And what I like to do, start with a few big lines. Like maybe I'll make a curly line that goes up to the top like that. And then maybe I'll have another one that kind of follows it. That's fun. And then maybe this one's going to go over this way. You know, it's like when we did those emotion lines, like a different line for each emotion. It's kind of a similar thing. You can do it any way you like. We start with some basic lines. And we can fill these with lines and patterns and all kinds of cool stuff so that it's like you, and then your hair is like woo, and it's kind of like that's your imagination. I like to think that's like your thoughts and your creativity and your imagination. We can see it all as if it's just flowing out of your head. So I am going to be doing this drawing, and you can go ahead and get started if you haven't already. I'm going to put on some nice music and turn my microphone off so that you can focus a little bit, and I will check in with you in a couple minutes. All right, let's have some fun. right, we can take a short break if you want to. If not, you can just keep working. You know, normally I would have my students get up and look at each other's artwork and walk around. For now, you can just get up and do a little stretch, and you can take a look at my artwork if you want. See some of what I've been doing. This has turned out pretty cool. I'm happy with this one. I've done a lot of practice doing patterns, so this comes very naturally to me, right? Some of you may be at this point too, but maybe not. Who knows? I wouldn't worry too much about that. We're all at different stages, and the way that you get better at it is just practicing. You just do it all the time. I mean, not all the time, but you do it a lot, and you get better at it. So don't worry if yours doesn't look like mine. I've practiced this quite a bit. I love doing this type of pattern art because I really get kind of lost in it, and it helps calm me down a lot, which is a good thing. A good thing for your art. So, yeah, you can copy some of my patterns if you want. I don't care. That's a good way to learn. So if you see some that you want to try out, go for it. All right. And at this point, I'm going to keep drawing. And we're going to wrap up the lesson in a little while. But I want to draw a little bit more on here for you. So I'm going to get back into the artwork, and we'll wrap up in 5 minutes or so. Oh, and I forgot to mention, feel free to color it too. I think I'll start coloring a little bit. But yeah, this is a great one to color. This is like I just made my own coloring book. Okay. I'm going to wrap up our lesson for now. That does not mean you need to stop drawing. if you have time, I say keep going. You know, color it, do more patterns, more details. Make 10 more drawings if you can. All right? I want you to make a lot of art. So, let me just bring this back up here. And make sure I'm not hanging from the ceiling for too long. There we go. Hi. All right, that was really fun. I hope that making art makes you feel happy and makes you feel calm. That's a good thing that art can do. If you're feeling sad or something like that, you know, we all have those kind of feelings sometimes. It's normal. Art can be a way for you to help with that, all right? Sometimes when I'm feeling sad or I don't know what to do, even if I don't feel like drawing, I just get my pencil and my notebook and I just make myself start drawing anything, even just lines or patterns. And you know what I find? I find that I eventually get really into it, and I get sucked into it, and I forget what was making me feel sad in the first place. And also, you're going to get better and better at it, so that feels really good to be doing something that you're getting better and better at, and feel really good about yourself, okay? So, I want you all to just keep making art. Make your art with love and with happy feelings, and it's going to be good. All right? You're all wonderful. Your teachers, we love you. Okay? We do this. We teach because we love our students, because we think you're all so awesome. Yes, you. I'm talking to you. You're awesome. Okay? And you can do some cool stuff. So keep working at it and keep being your best awesome self. And one more thing I forgot. I want you to send me your artworks if you can. Here, up above my head, is my email address. You can find it in some other places too. But you can take a picture of your art and send it. I've had a few students send their art, and it's so lovely to see the smiling faces and see the artworks. I really love it, and I miss it. So send some artworks, and maybe I'll put some together to put into a little online gallery too. Okay? So keep making your art, keep being awesome, and take care. Bye-bye now.